Hello, my name is Scott, and this is Factorio. At the end of the last episode, I was in the process of setting up our science to actually receive our science packs, our wonderful science packs. Once I got that set up and running, I kind of did it off camera. I did this weird thing where I did my outro while I was building stuff, and but you don't care to know that. I did realize I made a mistake, and this had filled up with a lot of iron, which meant that the copper cable factory was not producing any copper cable, which was not feeding into the assembly machine. And that was all bad because, as you can imagine, no inserters, which means no green science packs, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing. I did have some, but it was just something I had to take care of. So what we are going to do is set up wire conditions. But before we do that, we are going to need advanced electronics, which allows us to have red and green wires, and smart chests, which we are going to need. But we are also going to need, in order to get smart chests, we are going to need steel, which means we are going to also need to have steel processing. Fortunately, steel processing is only a red science pack, only 20 of them. That should be easy enough. We have 5 science labs working their butts off to give us science. And you might be wondering, what did we do here? Well, I'm not quite sure. That's right. That's right. Steel processing. See? Already done. But we will also need electronics. We might as well do that. It requires 40 green science packs. That's no problem. Where was I? Yes, I was here. And now, if I'm not mistaken... Yep. Alright, so what we are going to want to have is we will need to get up to electric furnaces, but until then, stone it is. Once again, I'm having an OCD moment. You'll completely understand if you are just like me. It has to be even. It can't be anything but even. And since we are planning for the future, we will have 2, 3, inserter, yes. Need lots of transport belts. Nope, we need that there. Like that. We just need some fuel. And we got steel. And yes, this is our steel production for our Science 3, our blue science packs. Of course, we won't get any steel on the belts until we get power to the inserters. And you look like you are... Oh. What is happening here? Oh no. Oh no. Something's going wrong. Oh no. We've crashed. We've crashed. We ran out of power. Uh, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. Yes. Well, on the one hand, at least our turrets over here will still work without power. Apparently, we need some more electric miner drills. I think we ran out of coal. Yes, we did. Let's grab me some copper for coal. Now we are definitely going to want to expand our coal mining since our needs were way too excessive. But before we do that, let's just get these going. Alright, so now we need to prime the pump. Hopefully fortunately our burner inserters do have fuel, which means we don't have to prime them. Oh, that was a close one. Well, for now, let's just close that off. For now, let's just feed that into that. Let's get power stabilized. We're back up to 2.3 megawatts, so it wasn't the end of the world. Three coal miners, all right. I think it's about time we do something about this smelting. What do we have for coal? Right here, here, and here. Oh. And we got advanced electronics. Right in time. We are going to want to have advanced material processing. That'll get us steel furnaces. We will then want this as well. And that's advanced material processing, but these will require advanced circuits. We are not quite there yet. Advanced circuits require plastics. Plastics require oil. Oil requires sulfur. Oh. Solar. We could do solar right now if we want to, but solar, we just might. We need power. It requires 100 of each. What do we do? Advanced electronics, 2. Rock defense, effect transmission, robotics. We're nowhere near there yet. Logistics 2. It allows logistics 3. It allows trains and automobilism. We don't really need that, given that we can't really punch our way out of the base quite yet. And these are not really that much of a need at the moment. Lasers would be good, although they are going to kill our power. We may definitely want to think about using solar energy. It'll reduce our demand on the coal. And it will require lots of electronic circuits, copper and steel plate. That's going to require a lot of resources. Electric energy distribution, Tool belt would be nice, but there are probably other things I could spend it on. Lab efficiency, it's not all that great apparently. From what I understand, inserter stack bonus, we don't need it quite yet. We will need oil processing, and I think that might be what we want to do. It will allow plastics, sulfur, flammables, advanced oil processing, and that's going to require blue, fluid handling, good. Alright, so we just might go with oil processing because solar energy, we really should get oil processing up and running, and so that's what we're going to do. Let's jump into oil. Ooh, yes, in order to get steel, we are going to need some fuel. And this is partially why we want to get our steel furnaces as quickly as possible. Throw those in there and let them feed onto the belt. You are going to need gears. Can I help you along? What are you waiting on? You have plenty of iron. Let's upgrade you, shall we? And we might as well grab a blue inserter and speed you up. And that should start producing iron gears at a much faster rate. That will get my assembly machine going. That'll pump out the green science packs. Alright, so next up, you're out of fuel already. Here, have some more. Yum, yum, yum. Eat my pretties. Alright, so what's next? Someone tell me, what's next? Alright, so we got steel processing. Kind of limited right now, but it's coming. We got our... What do we need for... Oh, I don't even have blue science packs. What does require... Or what produces the blue science packs? You know, I've never really paid attention to what actually unlocks the blue science packs. No. What do we need? Gates. Aha. Really? Batteries unlock science pack 3s. Interesting. I never knew that. I just knew that blue science actually just popped up. So what are we actually going to need? We are going to need batteries. We need smart inserters and steel. So we got 2 of the 4 required for blue science. We need advanced circuits and batteries. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to set up a factory for advanced circuits next because we will need them for electric furnaces. So where are we going to do that? And what are the resources we need? We need, obviously, electronic circuits. We need plastic bars. That'll have to come. Oil processing. We need copper cable and electronic circuits. So pretty much 2 out of the 3 we can produce right here. What we don't want to do is grab off of this line. So what we are going to do is set up yet another factory. And we're gonna put it right here. And right here. Yep, right there. You are going to be electronic circuits. You are going to be copper cable. And yes, I did leave space here for these. So now we are going to do some squigglies. Let me just like this. Need more transport belts. Nope. Wrong way. Right like that. We are going to need a few inserters. More power. There. 2 more. Inserters, and we got copper cable. Just 1 more. Oil's been processed or researched, shall I say. And there we go. We got our 2 out of 3 ingredients that we need. This will go underground. So right there. And this will feed up. And this will be our advanced circuit factory. Yes, we got most of the science production squeezed into this nice little box. This kind of be a little bit annoying, but we can work around it. No problems there. But we have a nice science production set up here. It should, once it's fully operational, be able to do 1 science pack a second, roughly, given that you upgrade the inserters and stuff like that. But from my experience, that's more than I ever actually need. And so, what's next? Advanced circuits need to be done in a, yes, in one of these. We shall build it right there. We are going to need, maybe not there. My OCD will not let me put it there. Why? Because it's OCD. It doesn't have to make sense. We are going to want to have transport belts. Run them up like this. Am I going to have enough room? Oh, perfect. And yes. Nope. Wrong place. We will have advanced circuits. 3 of the 4 things that we need. Well, not yet anyway. Clear those out. Now, as soon as we get plastics, which, depending on where we set up oil, we probably will set up oil right here. It'll piss those guys off, although I'm thinking we will probably, we will not want batteries in this area. battery production, oil refineries. We'll need to drag that over. But with that said, we are going to want to start on our next level of research. We have oil processing, finally. We will definitely want fluid handling. That's kind of like the essential must-have. So that's what we will get started on. Looking at our research here. Going slow but steady. And that will be it for today. Thank you for joining me. We did get advanced circuits kind of set up. You can see where it's going. We will have a couple more assembly factories here. But we have our science or steel production here. Smart inserters here. Advanced circuits here. And we just need to feed in plastic to make this operational. And then batteries, which will come in right around here. And it'll be glorious because it'll be packed in this nice area. Yes, I like nice and tight and compact, and I'd like to think you like it as well. Anyway, that's enough for me today. Goodbye!